Shadows in the alley, whispers in the mist. Fists clenched tight, caught up in a twist. Moonlight fractured on the broken glass. Footsteps echo the future's the past. Breath short, heart racing, can't stand still. Clocks don't tick here, they grind and kill. Every corner cuts deep, blade to my will. A ghost in the dark, chasing my own thrill. Running through the fog, no way out, no way in. Trapped in the maze where the night begins. Shadows in the alley pulling at my sins. Can't break free, I'm the cage I'm in. Eyes like daggers, pierce through the gloom. Voices in the dark, a choir of doom. Flickering street lights, truth won't bloom. Dreams buried alive in a concrete tomb. Tears mixed with the rain, flood the cracked pavement. Pain writes a story, my only engagement. Angels on strike, demons in amazement. A life for the taking, no repayment. Echoes of a life I'll never reclaim. Memories smolder, ash in the flame. Screams of the innocent, blood in the frame. But the alley keeps calling, it knows my name.
Shadow boxing with my past in the alleys of my mind. A labyrinth of sins, echo scream, they rewind. Truths a broken mirror, shards cut when I stare. Blood on the pavement, who put the silence there? The block breathes heavy, lungs filled with decay. Dreams choke in the smog, night swallows the day. Every step's a gamble, dice rolled on the street. Life's a crooked dealer, hands too quick to cheat. Concrete jungle, no lullabies, just roars. Survival's the anthem, we kick down the doors built from rubble. These stories don't fade in the chaos. A warrior's born unafraid. Soul stitched with stitches, scars whisper the fight. A symphony of sirens serenades the night. Grimy truths in the gutters, they glisten and gleam. Reality's a fist fight, hope's a distant dream. The bassline's my heartbeat, syncopated and raw. No judges here, just survival's unspoken law. Eyes sharp as switchblades, they cut through the haze. Hunger's a beast growling, it's been starved for days. Concrete jungle, no lullabies, just roars. Survival's the anthem, we kick down the doors built from rubble. These stories don't fade in the chaos. A warrior's born unafraid, 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 unafraid. Born unafraid.
Cobblestones kissed by the souls of my struggle. City echoes bounce back, wrapped in the juggle. Street lights flicker, shadows dance with the hustle. Rats and kings share the same concrete puzzle. Dreams buried deep beneath cracked pavement. Voices of the lost in the air, engravement. Graffiti screams louder than the welfare replaces. Empty pockets full of hope, tight lace shoelaces. Concrete reverie where the strong survive. Broken glass symphony, keeping dreams alive. The block don't sleep, it's a world that thrives. Concrete reverie where the fire never dies. Siren songs weave through alleys of decay. Echoes of the past in the cold light of day. The corners of preacher, sermons on replay. Steel bars hold bodies, but minds slip away. Every crack in the sidewalk, a story untold. Hands full of nothing but hearts lined with gold. The hunger burns deeper than the winter's cold. Survivors wear scars like badges bold. Chalk outlines on asphalt, memory stained. The rain washes blood, but the pain remains. Every breath a gamble, every step a refrain. Fists clenched tight, holding life through the strain. Concrete reverie where the strong survive. Broken glass symphony, keeping dreams alive. The block don't sleep, it's a world that thrives. Concrete reverie where the fire never dies.
City sleeps, but my mind races, no sedation.
Heart heavy, dragging chains through the station. Footsteps echo past lives in the pavement. Lost in the fog, can't find salvation. Eyes on the prize, but the prize feels hollow. Dreams too sharp, every edge hard to swallow. Pain's a currency, I spent it on sorrow. Yesterday's death still haunting tomorrow. Breathe short, chest tight, fight the pain. Every drop, every tear, shadows in the rain. Shadows in the rain, can't wash it away. Running through the dark, trying to find a day. Echoes in my brain, they scream, they stay. Shadows in the rain, they won't fade away. Time ticks slow like a clock on a leash. Truth too loud, but the lies out of reach. Lost my grip, fell deep in the breach. Hunger for peace, but it's just out of speech. Battles in my head, war zones in my chest. Tired of the fight, but I can't find rest. Look to the skies, but the clouds protest. The sun won't shine, it hides with the blessed.
Crack pavement, dreams buried under bricks. City screams louder than the clock ticks. Grime on the wall, stories etched in the mold. Steel hearts frozen, but the fire stay cold. A corner store preacher selling hope in the bag. Truth sagging low like my jeans a little drag.
Concrete jungle,
Where the shadows creep, a place where the wolves and the weary meet.
concrete jungle,
No mercy shown, the city's got teeth and it chews through bone.
concrete jungle.
Rats race faster than a dealer's handshake. Street lights flicker, every move feels fake. Chalk lines dance where the sidewalk ends. Lost boys find graves before they find friends. The air's thick, it's a cocktail of sin. You either claw your way out or the block pulls you in.
Concrete jungle,
Where the shadows creep, a place where the wolves and the weary meet.
concrete jungle,
No mercy shown, the city's got teeth and it chews through bone.
concrete jungle.
Bent street signs point to nowhere real. Pain in the cracks that the concrete conceal. A symphony of sirens, the soundtrack of despair. The jungle's alive, but it don't fight fair.
Concrete jungle,
Where the shadows creep, a place where the wolves and the weary meet.
concrete jungle,
No mercy shown, the city's got teeth and it chews through bone.
concrete jungle.
Footsteps echo in a hallway of dread. Whispers in the shadows where the lost souls tread. Brick walls bleeding, the city's alive. Heartbeat pounding, fighting just to survive. Shadow steps, creeping where the light don't rest, don't rest. Shadow steps, haunted by the weight of stress. Can I run it, the ghost in my chest? She's like daggers, the night sky to grin. Moonlight slicing through the cracks I'm within. Street lights flicker, a Morse code of sin. Crows on the wires, they watching me spin. Sinking deeper, the void pulls tight, clawing at the edges of a sleepless night. Shadow steps, creeping where the light don't rest, don't rest. Shadow steps, haunted by the weight of stress. Can I run it, the ghost in my chest? Skyscrapers crumble and the minds collapse. Time keeps slipping through the hourglass gaps. Every tick a wound, every talk a lash. Chasing phantoms in the world turned ash. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah.
Rain on the pavement, the streets a cold preacher. Wisdom dripping from the curb like a broken bleacher. Pocket lint profits, dreams wrapped in duct tape. Souls heavy, hearts lighter than the crushed grape. Corners whisper secrets, alleyways hold grudges. The blocks a courtroom, cracks act as judges. Hope gets chased like a shadow at dusk. Trust turns to rust, buried deep in the crust. Street sermons, echoes in the cracks of the bricks. Life's lessons tattooed in the scars that it picks. Preach to the wind, let the echoes persist. Street sermons, they exist, they exist. Street sermons. Yeah. Grandma's rosary swaying on the rear view. Prayers for the lost, but the lost never hear you. Gunshots to him, sirens to choir. Ashes of ambition floating higher and higher. The block's a furnace, it burns till you're hollow. Every dream's a bird, clipped wings never follow. Hustle's the gospel, the paper's the scripture. Painted on the wall, every tag tells the picture. Street sermons, echoes in the cracks of the bricks. Life's lessons tattooed in the scars that it picks. Preach to the wind, let the echoes persist. Street sermons, they exist, they exist. Street sermons.
Yeah, shadows creeping, mind steady reeling. Still cage of doubt, but I'm plotting appealing. Heart heavy, every beat a drum line. Cracks in the armor, but I'm saying it's crunch time. Dream fracture, glued back with ambition. No map for the mission, just pure intuition. Breaking chain, feel the snap. Weight on my soul, no turning back. Breaking chain, let it ring. Freedom in my veins, hear the anthem I sing. Ooh. Yeah. Cold nights, frost biting at my conscience. Eyes bloodshot, vision sharper than a hawk's lens. Pressure cooker thoughts, steam rising from the surface. Each scar reverse, every wound with a purpose. Past haunting, but I'm stomping its ghost. Burning bridges behind me, raising a toast.
Tension in the air, thunder in my chest. Every drop of sweat, I'm giving my best.
Breaking chains, feel the snap. Weight on my soul, no turning back. Breaking chains, let it ring. Freedom in my veins, hear the anthem I sing. Oh, freedom in my veins, hear the anthem I sing. Oh,
iron links melting under fire, I breathe. From the ashes of despair, I weep. The road ahead jagged, but I'm still sprinting. My story still raw, the ink is still printing.
I know I create them. I know I create jungle. Step wrong, you dangle. Life a thin candle.
City rats scurry, shadows play tag with the moon. Neon signs buzz, hum death's tune. Concrete breeze, heartbeat of the block. Clock ticks slow, each second the Glock. Broken bottles, dreams crushed under souls. Cigarette smoke rise, prayers with holes. Chalk outlines, tell stories in the grime. Every step forward feels like a crime. Concrete jungle, steel vines strangle. Every breath a battle, every word an angle. Concrete jungle, where do we get mangled? Step wrong, you dangle, life a thin candle. Concrete jungle, steel vines strangle. Every breath a battle, every word an angle. Concrete jungle, where do we get mangled? Step wrong, you dangle, life a thin candle. Corner store prophets preach with no choir. Hustle like survival's a gun to the wire. Graffiti sermons, hieroglyphs on the walls. Echoes of ancestors in the project halls. Street lights flicker, Morse code to the brave. Every alley whispers, be a king or a slave. Bullets sing lullabies, sirens harmonize. Eyes bloodshot red, truth behind lies.
Barbed wire halos, dreams in chains. Blood on the pavement, soaking the rain. Hope's a hustler, selling false gain. Every breath venom, it poisons the vein. poisons the vein.
Fist clenched tighter than a vice grip. Soul heavy shadows whispering a death wish. Concrete jungle, cracks in my foundation. Heart colder than the steel of a train station. Dreams crumble, left in a shoebox coffin. Hopes a phantom, I keep my options dropping. Shadow boxing in the rain, no gloves, no shame. Punching through the pain, trying to stake my claim. Life's a rigged game, dealer stack in the dead. Still I rise with a noose round my neck. Blood on the knuckles, stains on my hoodie. Future looking grim, nights darker than a woody. Tears mixed with rain, asphalt's my canvas, pain my muse. Every step of madness, screams in the distance, echoes in my chest. No rest, just the grind till there's nothing left. Who am I? Just a shadow with a grudge. Fist swinging wide while the world won't budge. Knives in my back, scars spelling my saga. But the fight ain't over, not by a long shot, partner. Shadow boxing in the rain, no gloves, no shame. Punching through the pain, trying to stake my claim. Life's a rigged game, dealer stack in the deck. Still I rise with a noose round my neck.
Hey yo, shit a motherfucker.
Yeah, take ball, what up, man?
Fists hit the wall, knuckles spit the truth raw. Echoes in the hall where shadows crawl and claw. Darkness a sparring partner throwing jabs with my flaws. Concrete jungle where hearts crumble in the jaws. Every verse a funeral, pallbearer to my rage. Ink bleeds on the page, break the cage, disengage, eyes red. Veins full of kerosene and venom. Demons on the payroll, hired goons in my denim. Shadow box in the silence, I'm fighting with ghosts. Every punch lands heavy, no ref, no post. Bleeding out in the ring, but I'm doing the most. Shadow box in the silence, my pain is the host. Heavy is the crown when the throne's a guillotine. Bloodlines traced in chalk, streets painted obscene. Nightmares on the corner, they hustle for a dream. But the dream's just a trap with gold teeth that gleam. My shadow got shadows, it moves when I stand still. Wolves howl in the distance, I'm the lamb they wanna kill still. I rise like smoke from a barrel's kiss. Life's a game of Russian roulette, spin, click, miss. Piano keys crying, each note a confession. Boom bap aggression, my only therapy session. Silence ain't golden, it's a graveyard procession. Every thought's a weapon aimed at my own reflection. Yeah. So heavy, dragging chains through the fog. Past the ruins where the broken dreams clog. Heart colder than a fridge full of frost. Words cut sharper than the blade of a boss. Clock ticking but the hands don't move. Life's a chessboard, every piece I lose.
Shadows and echoes, they follow me close. Whispering secrets that nobody knows. Caught in the dark where the nightmares grow. Shadows and echoes, they won't let me go. Oh, they won't let me go.
Mind running laps like a track star dope. Thoughts tangled tight like a noose with hope. Every step forward feels 10 steps back. Demons on my trail and they never lose track. World's a gallery but our hearts grotesque.
painted in tears from a soul compressed. Screens in the distance, muffled by guilt. Castles in the sky, but the bricks won't tilt. Wings clipped short, but I'm still tryna fly. Dancing with my demons till the flames run dry.
Shadows and echoes, they follow me close, whispering secrets that nobody knows. Caught in the dark where the nightmares grow. Shadows and echoes, they won't let me go. Oh, they won't let me go.
Fade to black where the silence screams loud. Every thought buried under a shroud. Shadows and echoes might turn no crowd. Haunting my soul till I'm lost in the clouds.
Brick walls whisper secrets, crumbling in decay. City breezing curses, spits them back in gray. Heart's a furnace, heated with the pain I keep. Nightmares in my veins, I bleed while they sleep. Shadows in the alley, creeping slow they rally. Voices in the dark, whisper truths that tally. Fists in the air, no peace for the weary. Shadows in the alley, every step gets eerie. Cops patrol, chains rattle, echoes of the past. Future on a tightrope, don't know if it'll last. Dreams turn to ash, burned up in the hustle. Every move's a gamble, life's a daily tussle. Cold streets don't love you, they crack and they split. Promises like raindrops, they fall and they drip. Skyscrapers towering, but the roots are all rotten. History repeats, every truth gets forgotten. Shadows in the alley, creeping slow they rally. Voices in the dark, whisper truths that tally. Fists in the air, no peace for the weary. Shadows in the alley, every step gets eerie. In the alley, every step gets eerie.
And the wilder niggas will feel it, the wild looking mild and shit. Street Symphony. The song Rob fucking Haynes. This is what I do. It's all you're playing, nigga. Yeah. Keys drip, sorrow, ivory tears in the cracks. Hunger pangs gnaw, growling stomachs in packs. Corner store dreams sold for $2 flat. Dice roll, futures fold, pavement holding the facts. City smoke screens, choking hope out the block. Chains on the wrist, but freedom kicking the clock. Gunpowder lullabies, sing the babies to sleep. A hymn for the hopeless, the struggle buried deep. Street Symphony, playing pain in the dark. Keys cry out, every note leaves a mark. Strong snare slaps, echo out like a spark. Street Symphony, the anthem of the heart. Street Symphony, playing pain in the dark. Keys cry out, every note leaves a mark. Strong snare slaps, echo out like a spark. Street Symphony, the anthem of the heart. Junkyard prophets preach from rusted out thrones. Crumpled dollar sermons, cracked cellular phones. The preacher wearing Jordans, the choir humming drones. Brick jungles hum tunes and baritone tones. Graffiti hieroglyphs, the scriptures on the wall. Memories of giants who rose before the fall. Concrete soaked red, a canvas for the fight. Piano chords weep, try to rewrite the night. Street Symphony, playing pain in the dark. Keys cry out, every note leaves a mark. Strong snare slaps, echo out like a spark. Street Symphony, the anthem of the heart. You think a world of niggas in what I do? You feel the motherfucking money and shit. Street Symphony.
City's heartbeat, skip it, glitching in the dark. Concrete veins pumping pain through the park. Shadows whisper secrets, snakes in the grass. Time moving slow, but the moments won't last. Street lights flicker, a ghost Morse code. So for pennies on this cold crack road. Broken bottles sing hymns, crack voices groan. Echoes of a past life, chilling to the bone.
Shadows lurking, corners watching, heartbeat thumping.
Skyline jagged and grim. Dreams die young where the street lights dim. Mind like a puzzle, pieces don't fit. Tied to a fate, can't sever that split. Voices in the alleys calling my name. Past sins dripping like blood in the rain. Running from the devil, but the steps get near. Truth cut sharper than the blade of fear.
Nights a cage, bars of silence. Breath feels heavy, thoughts turn violent. Heartbeat sinks with the ticking clock. Chains of the past, but they still won't lock up. Won't lock up. Won't lock up.
Chalk lines drawing the pavement, the canvas. Dreams crushed under sneakers, no second chances. Street lights flicker, shadows hold secrets. A cold wind whispers, the block don't need us. Bodega cats watch the world from the curb. Kids trade their innocence for a bag and a word. Ambition in the alleys, painted in spray. A symphony of struggle plays every day. Concrete jungle, the stories don't fade. Blood, sweat, and tears, and every brick laid. Can't run, can't hide, it's the city's parade. Survive the struggle, or get lost in the blade. Concrete jungle, the stories don't fade. Blood, sweat, and tears, and every brick laid. Can't run, can't hide, it's the city's parade. Survive the struggle, or get lost in the blade. Bullet shells dance like grim confetti. Mama's tears stain the stoop, hands unsteady. A preacher preaches hope, the choir stays mute while a hustler's truth echoes loud from his loot. Corner boys post like statues of despair. Dreams weighed down by the heavy night air. Crime on the windows, bars on the soul. The block takes its toll, leaves hearts with a hole.
Hear the sirens sing, a lullaby of fear. Every shot fired is another lost year. Rats in the gutters, scavengers of pain. But through the cracks, some still chase the rain.
Spit venom, my tongue's a black mamba. Cracks in the pavement, echoes of the mantra. City lights flicker, the roaches do the samba. Where dreams get swallowed like a cheap enchilada. Corner store schemes, they sell hope by the ounce. Count the cash twice, every penny they pounce. Street signs whisper, secrets heavy to announce. Lost souls trading shadows, they lives they renounce. Concrete jungle, teeth made of steel where the weak crumble. And the strong make the deal. Concrete jungle, the pain's too real. No escape from the hunger, no time to heal. Concrete jungle, teeth made of steel where the weak crumble. And the strong make the deal. Concrete jungle, the pain's too real. No escape from the hunger, no time to heal. Dark alleys hum tunes of sirens and screams. Reality sharper than the blade of your dreams. Underneath the neon, life busts at the seams. Shadow stands dirty, plotting villainous schemes. Every step's a wager, every glance a duel. Laws made of chaos, life's the only rule. The blocks breathe fire, the nights turn cruel. History written in graffiti, inked by the fool. Blood on the bricks, ghosts in the air. A city that doesn't sleep, it doesn't care. Hope's a mirage, vanishing glare. Step wrong once, you're caught in the snare.
Clocks tick louder, silence erupts. Tension builds, my soul disrupts. Shadow chase me, whispers in the night. On the battlefield, no ceasefire inside. Steel skies crack, thunder in my chest. Each breath a war cry, no time to rest. Lost in the maze, no map in my hand. But I'm still here, still taking a step. Rising
Ghosts in my ear, screaming my name. Their voices fuel me, igniting the flame. Footsteps, heavy roads paved in pain. Every loss a lesson, every scar a gain. Hunger like a wolf that won't be fed. Dreams stitched together with the needle and thread. Truths cut deeper than a double-edged blade. Still I walk forward unafraid, unscathed.
Pressure rising, veins full of fire. Ashes of my past, building me high. Rise and fall, I've seen it all, built my empire just to watch it crawl. Chains break, walls crash, I answer the call. Rise and fall, rise and fall. Rise and fall, rise and fall.